Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all's said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davidson Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You gotta win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we see what he can do with it. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight. Chief among them, the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tim Elliott. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here's Tim Elliott as we get this round underway. He is a certifiable wild man, but perhaps that shortchanges his skill set just a little bit. He's an outstanding jiu-jitsu player. He has shown definite development on the feet. James Krause, Jason High, and his coaches deserve a lot of credit for that career progression. But the focus for Tim tonight, nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
All right, first clinch situation of the fight. We will see who has the upper hand. Will it be the BJJ fighter or the wrestler? We expected we'd see a lot of this, though, either way.
It's the ultimate equalizer for the jiu-jitsu fighter, because if they're out in space wrestling, you would give the wrestler the advantage. But by being in close, you give yourself opportunities to not only take him down, but drag him to the mat with trips and takedowns and foot sweeps that allow for you to get him down to the floor.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Elliott. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler's.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Elliott's right back to the full mouth. Making all these shots count.
He's got to start throwing down.
Final minute of round one.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Mokaev. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Great round. Great. You're doing great at positioning on the ground. I want more of that. This round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Round two here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with a takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, will move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him there.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Mokaev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Right into side control.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Like that! Like that!
Mokaev's back in side control here.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell. Getting him out here.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Side control now.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Mokaev. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Less than 2 minutes now to go. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Mokaev.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
In good position to try to get a Kimura finish. He's got to take his time now. He's got to make short movements to try to separate the
crowd pops as Elliott fights out. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Mokaev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He passed the half guard.
Mokaev's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to...
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another coming up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Takedown defense is there. Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy.
I need you to scramble.
Good work from the top here by Mokaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Elliott. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Huge elbow there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Mokaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Mokaev.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making it work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
Side control now. Elliott's in half guard.
Nice transition.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
He's having his way with him here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Elliott's back in side control.
He's got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe deep and recover. Excellent job that last one. Your accuracy is through the roof. I want you to keep doing that. Put those combinations together.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you... Oh, my God.
Oh, hip toss to get him down.
There it is. Now he's on the mountain. This is where he wants to be.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Elliott.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish his fight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Mokaev's back in full mount.
Now he's got good body position. Yup, fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. He's in the mount.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Mokaev.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet. He's going to guillotine. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips into his opponent.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Submission attempts and bunches, another one here. All right, looks like that Darce's tight. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Hey, stop.
Heading back to the corner after that round. Elliott's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Elliott gets hit with yet another left to the head. That's a big target, and the opponent landed it. Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss.
On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Elliott's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Mokaev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Elliott. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
You can't attack submission but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
You know, I got back mount now. Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back, trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
20 seconds to go in the fight. He's very close to the finish here. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
Well, he needed the full 25 minutes, but there is no shine off of this performance tonight as he remains the UFC flyweight champion of the world.